just didn't know it yet. And Flora and Elias certainly didn't know it. But moving their family to this little town in Missouri would change American history.
Flora! Hey, first and foremost, let's give thanks to God for getting us here safe.
Amen.
Amen. Roy, go to the luggage cart, get our bags and trunks. Walt, I need you to go find Mr. Kaufman, his horse and buggy. Flora, can you get some water from my canteen, please? Walt! Walter! Walter!
No one could have imagined that what Walt was seeing would end up being such a big inspiration to him later in life. Walt's eyes had just witnessed their first glimpse at what really was Main Street, USA.
Wow.
Walter!
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Yes, sir.
Are you ready to see the farm?
Yes, sir.
All right, my absent-minded son. Try to keep up with Roy.
Come on, Walt. There's a man with a wagon here to meet us. See, people are real nice here.
I think I'm gonna like it here, Roy.
You haven't even seen the farm yet.
I can already tell. It already smells a lot nicer, people are a lot nicer, and the sky's a lot nicer.
Come on, Walt.
Walt Disney was known to say that more things of importance happened to him in Marceline than had happened since or were likely to in the future.
What do you think, Ruth? Boy, this is the life. Life. No, I mean, ain't it pretty? Pretty. It's not the city, get it? This here's the country. Country. Golly, can't you come up with anything on your own? Oh, brother. Sister.
Even through cold winters, Walt would find a way to entertain himself and his family. You see, Walt was interested in the arts and adventures from a very young age. And well, it looks as if he's about to create his first masterpiece.
Look, Ruth, paint.
Huh?
Uh-oh. Don't worry, Ruth. It comes off. It's just paint. All we need now is paintbrushes. Perfect. I'm gonna be a painter when I grow up. Yeah.
There you two are. Oh my goodness, what have you done?
We've been painting, Mama. It's called art. Painting!
This is tar, Walter. It isn't paint. It doesn't come off. You've ruined the new house. Ruth, go inside now. Now, Walt, she doesn't know any better, but you should.
I'm sorry, Mama. It was there, and I just figured.
Well, sorry isn't going to take the pitch off the side of my house now, is it?
I thought you would like it. We made it for you, like real-life painters.
Real painters use real paint, Walt.
I'm sorry. I thought...
Oh, Walt. Oof, what am I going to do with you? Your imagination is just bursting at the seams.
I can paint the rest of the house so it match. I think it'll kind of look nice.
Don't you dare. Now, Walter, I know you didn't mean anything by it, but you're gonna have to be punished. I can't let you go around getting away with things like this. You understand.
I'm sorry, Mama. I'm so sorry. Please don't punish Ruth. It was my fault, not hers. I told her it will wash off. I thought it was like real paint.
Well, you can paint the fence to make up for it. How's that?
Okay, Mama.
With real paint this time.
Just like Tom Sawyer.
Walt had a big heart for a little kid, and it was filled with dreams. Why, he even found a dreaming tree in Marceline. It was his own special place where he could sit and imagine all sorts of magical things. He would return to this spot throughout his adult life for reflection, prayer, and of course, to be inspired. He was proud of that tree and the dreams that came from it. And if the dreaming tree wasn't working out for Walt's awake dreaming, it sure came in handy as a spot for some real dreaming, like the sleeping kind.
Walter, wake up and see what Auntie Margaret's brought you.
Auntie Margaret, is that you?
No, just a dream, silly.
If you're just a dream, haven't you brought me something I've been dreaming about?
Am I not present enough?
I suppose.
Walt, that's why you're my favorite nephew. Honest as the day you were born. Of course I have presents for you. Look.
A new tablet, new art supplies, the whole lot?
All of it.
All for me?
Yes, be my guest. Help yourself.
Oh, thank you, Auntie, thank you.
You can thank me by drawing me a picture, Walt. You are such a grand artist. I'm going to see your work in a museum one day.
Well, today I promised Doc Sherwood that I'd draw Rupert.
Who's Rupert?
His horse.
I suppose you have to start somewhere. Maybe afterwards you could draw a picture for me too? But only if you have all your chores done first, all right?
Right after I get done with Rupert. Look, there he is now, Doc.
Well, run along.
Thank you, Aunt Margaret.
Did I just get snubbed for a horse?
Sorry. Do you think you can still draw him while he's acting this way? Perhaps he's just being shy or something. I don't know.
I've almost got it, I think.
Say, Walter, how's your father feeling these days? I've heard that he's been ill.
Well, he's doing pretty awful, Doc.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Walter. Should I pay him a visit, you think?
No, sir. If he even finds out that I was talking about him, please don't, Doc. Mom says it's just stress that's done to him. He's made himself sick by worrying so much about everything. I think it's just the weather, or at least that's what Auntie Margaret says.
Well, either way, it's understandable. He's got a big farm to tend. Well, just making ends meet. It seems like he may have to give it up.
Oh, no, sir. We all love the farm. Heck, what would Marceline be without Walt Disney, right, Doc?
well, it certainly wouldn't be as colorful, but... Well, as much as Rupert and I would hate to see you go, well, sometimes in life you have to give up things you love. It just makes sense to move on.
I'm not going anywhere, Doc. This here's my home.
Well, home is where the heart is, as they say, Walter.
Well, my heart is in Marceline.
Well, I know that, Walter. I know, but, well, perhaps you should begin to think about...
Excuse me, sir. I hate to be short with you, but I've got other pictures to get to. Here we go. All done.
I love it. It's magnificent. What a talented young man you are, Walter.
Gee, thanks, Doc. It wasn't easy with Rupert dancing the whole time. It was fun, though, trying to get him on paper. With the way he moved, well, being still would have been too easy.
Well, it's exceptional. I'd like to frame it and put it in my house.
Really?
Yes, really. Oh, now, here's a nickel. Now, I think that's a fair exchange, if you'll agree, of course.
Wow, Doc, I would have just given it to you.
Never give your art away, Walt. No, talent like this needs to be paid for. I've never seen a patient for free, now have I?
No, I guess not.
Exactly. So if you're going to be a real artist, you're going to have to charge for your work.
To everybody, even my mom?
Well, not everyone, but the general public, yeah.
Okay, then maybe just my dad.
Oh, and Walter, well, if you're going to be a real artist, you're going to have to leave Marceline eventually. I mean, real artists need adventure in their lives. It's inspiration for their work, you see.
I guess so.
Mm-hmm. You need to see new things, meet new people, new horses even, and fill your mind full of fresh creativity. Why, you need to do that, though, away from Marceline. The artists of today are in New York City, or maybe even France.
Well, right now, I'm just happy drawing Rupert.
Nah, an artist goes where the wind blows, Walter.
I'll think about that, Doc. I better get home for dinner so I can draw Auntie Margaret's picture first. And I'm awful grateful for the nickel, Doc. I'll remember this forever. Thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome, Walter. And whenever I look at this picture, I'll think of you. Well, goodbye now, son.